Alright, I'm back for just one more video. It's almost midnight. It's 11 p.m. And my mind is full. It's like clogged almost. Like it feels like somebody's trying to cram in more information than I can handle. Um is it even worth doing the stupid intro? I don't know if this is I don't know if this is all going in the same video yet because the other two videos that I made are just full of dead air. So I want to just use this as the end of I guess these last two videos. But on the other hand, it wouldn't make sense for me to say that at the start of this one and the last one. I don't know. Sonny may cry though. I am a full-time college student. part-time videographer. Although the way I've been recording, you'd think I was full-time. I mean, I'm enjoying it like I'm full-time, so I don't know, maybe we'll have to make some changes. Probably not. You may have noticed that I shaved. That's because growing facial hair on my face just hurts, so I try to cut it. I don't even like having this beard down here. I'm just growing it because my brother told me on my birthday. He said that I gotta get rid of the solo mustache, and honestly, I was feeling him a little bit, cause like just the mustache is kind of whack, but I can't go no facial hair. But I did. I went no facial hair after he said that I cut it off, and that's what you saw in probably the first couple videos on this channel for just me with no mustache, no nothing. Or maybe I think the first one I had a mustache. Second video I didn't have a mustache, and then third video I was growing facial hair again. Today I have a little bit of a mustache, probably the weakest mustache in the history of mustaches, and a weak ass beard to match. Soul patch is strong though, unfortunately. I didn't come on here to talk about my facial hair though, although I could talk about myself all day long. I actually came on here to talk about, it looks like I have a double chin. Oh, well there it is. The beard, I feel like, blows it up. Like it makes it more exaggerated. You see, all day long I could talk about this, but instead I'm going to talk about some shit that actually matters. And there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. That maybe I'll make this. I'll make this a whole video. I'll sit here for like, I don't know, probably an hour, like I always do. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to drag these out, but most of it is just dead air anyways. So maybe I'll cut it up. But I guess first thing I'll talk about is summer semester. I've said a million times by now. Probably not in this video. If this is going to be its own video, maybe I should stop bringing up the other shit. But, yeah, it's at the end of the semester now. I'm going into summer, and I'm excited for summer, partly because I'm going to have a much less work to do. I'm going to only take chemistry. But there's an issue because everybody that I know, so Leah, Jamid, Lovely, they all live in Miami, and I live in Miami, so that's fine. But they're not going to Miami; they're staying here in Tallahassee. And normally I wouldn't mind, but if I'm friends with these people now. Like these are my pals, these are my buddies, these are my niggas, man. I can't just leave them. If they're all staying, then I want to stay too. But Chris isn't staying, so maybe I should also leave just to I don't know. But yeah, everybody's staying except Chris and me. But my mom, I was talking to my mom about it, and she said that I've been talking to her rather, and she's saying that I can stay up here, and that's all fine and good. But number one, I'm probably gonna have to take more than just chemistry. I don't know yet. Maybe I will. I don't know yet. Or if I do only take chemistry, that would be the dream. Except I probably won't be staying in a room by myself. I'll probably be with somebody else, and I'll definitely be staying in Palmetto. And we're long past staying on the first floor by now because the moving date is in 2 weeks, right? Yeah, 2 weeks by the day. So I'm definitely not staying on the first floor, meaning I'd have to bring all of my shit to like probably the second or God forbid the third floor, and then go stay in a room with a roommate. And I'm not staying in a room with a roommate technically, like right now, because he's not here, doesn't sleep in here. But I don't know. I feel I'm not shit. First of all, like probably the biggest thing about me, I am garbage. I am literally trash. I'm the worst human alive. I'm gonna get more into that later because I just feel awful. But yeah, I'm the worst. Like I'm talking all this shit, or I'm talking all this talk about not liking roommates, but I don't even have a real life roommate right now because he sleeps in the living room, and I feel bad about it. But I'm not, I am I supposed to convince him to stay in a room with me? Like I don't know, but yeah, that's the dilemma I'm in. Sorry, I'm trying to sneeze, but it's stuck in my eyeball. Um, yeah, that's the living situation. If I'm not staying in a single, I don't wanna stay on campus. I wanna stay in villages. I wanna see the rooms in villages. I've never seen a village's room in my whole life. But I heard through the grapevine. Actually, I was smoking with this girl. I think her name was Ray. I think she said her name was Ray. She had just broken up with her boyfriend. I remember that. And she had me. We were smoking. And then she had this vape. And I don't smoke vapes, dude. I don't smoke vapes. But I mean, I'm with company. I may as well. And that is the worst mistake I've ever made because it was nicotine. That was a nicotine vape. And immediately after smoking that, after hitting the vape, I was like high. And then I hit it. And then literally as she's talking, the whole world starts melting. Like I'm seeing everything just like get deeper and deeper. That doesn't make sense. But like things are like I'm feeling it physically. My head is on my shoulders, but my body is like, it's like my neck is getting longer. Like my body is falling to the floor. My bones are turning into like spaghetti. And she's asking me like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, I'm still talking. By the way, maybe she could tell that I was like, I was that buzz, man, that nicotine buzz, and I don't like it. I eventually I did buy another vape for myself, but hell no, man, no. And come to think of it, actually, I might be having withdrawals because I'm not hungry. I haven't hit this shit, by the way. I'm not addicted to nicotine. I don't want to be addicted to nicotine. I haven't hit that vape in, I want to say like, this is going to sound bad, but I don't remember the last time I hit it. It might have been 3-4 weeks ago. It was either the beginning of April or the end of March. And I know that because I don't know how I know that. And I don't know that. I literally just said I don't know. But I have that feeling it was then because I bought it in March. I bought it in like the beginning of March. So I don't know why I bought it, but I did. Actually, I bought it because I wanted to chase that high. And I found it. I sure found it. For better and for worse. But yeah, I'm not addicted to nicotine, even though I might be feeling withdrawals. I'm not as hungry as I used to be. In fact, I hate the idea of food, even though I bought these noodles because I was hungry, but I can't eat them all. I cannot eat all of those noodles. I bought this big ass bag of candy because I'm stupid or something. I don't know what is wrong with me, why I bought that, but my friend Lovely bought this bag of gummy worms, and we went to the beach. and I was turning them things up, bro. I was eating them up. The whole beach trip, or I guess the whole beach trip after I grabbed them from the car, and I found another one in my bag. I'm guessing from the beach trip, and I ate it. I'm like, damn, these are good. So I went and bought more. I meant to buy like a little bag of them, but they gave me this giant fucking bag of fucking gummy worms. Look at this, man. Who's eating all this? Whoever bought it is eating all of them. And I guess that'd be me. So, yeah, and I have these chips here too. I've been trying to eat these chips in the day to like satiate my hunger, but it's not working like it used to. I used to be able to just eat chips and be full, but I can't eat a lot of these at a time. Like I can eat maybe 2 or 3, and then I start feeling like sick, like how I feel right now. Like the satiated feeling after eating feels bad. Like I'd rather feel hungry than feel how I'm feeling right now after eating. And it didn't used to be like this. I used to be a fat boy. I used to eat a lot. So I don't know. Maybe this is a part of growing up. Maybe I finally hit puberty. Maybe I hit the second stage of puberty and I'm gonna grow 5 inches. That'd be nice. I talked about summer semester. Talked about the dorm. My mom. I was just texting with my mom, and she stopped responding. So I think she's either dead or she's finally trying to, cut me off for good. I shouldn't even put the dead thing in the air. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I should not have put that in the air. But I mean, the only other option is that she always hated me and I'm adopted. So maybe I didn't want to accept that. Maybe I should just stop denying the truth and just live with it. That was summer semester. I think I had something else I wanted to talk about before I talk about this next thing, but I forgot, so we'll just move right along. I went outside. I was outside. My mom had actually, I think my mom called me while I was outside and asked me when I was gonna, move out and stuff. And then I brought up the idea of summer semester, and I'd been bringing up the idea, and she was not messing with it at all. She was like, no, you're coming back down here, and you're gonna do that one stupid ass chemistry class online, and then you're gonna go to Vegas and do the class. And I'm like, at first I'm like, no. But then she said, you're going to go to Vegas. And I was like, And then she said, you're going to do it online. I'm like, oh, there we go. Now we're winning. But, then I said, I don't want to stay in Florida. I don't want to stay in Miami, rather, because I'd have to share a room with my dog and my younger brother. And I don't mind sharing a room with my younger brother. Giovanni, if you're watching this. Delilah, if you're watching this, go fucking take a bath, dude. You stink. She stinks. And I had to stay there during spring, and it was hot as fuck, and I could smell her, dude. I could smell her. I don't know. Actually, you know what? They did say that there was something in the walls, like there was dead rodents or something in the walls. That's why they're moving now. So that's probably what I was smelling, and I'm just blaming it on the dog because I'm an asshole. Delilah, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that you stink, even though I know that smell. So you might be trying to use that as an excuse. You're not hiding from me, bro. I smell you. Oh, right. And I was outside and I talked to my mom, and then I was gonna go to McDonald's, and I really wish I could have, but the shit was packed, bro. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's a Friday night. And it was like 10 at that point, so late enough to where everybody that was coming back from, because the Qs were having a party. I didn't say that on here. I said that in the last video. The Qs were having a party, and actually my friend, we'll get there. The Qs were having a party, so that's why everybody was out there. It's funny because McDonald's was packed. Like the drive-thru was packed, the parking lot was packed, the lobby was packed, which I wasn't expecting, because when I worked there, the lobby was usually dead as hell, even on Friday nights. But right across the street, did I just hit the mic? Sorry. Right across the street, there's a Burger King, and that shit was dead, like dead silent, bro. Nobody there. There was one worker. I think there's two workers in there actually. There was one car in the driveway, and another car pulling out the driveway, the parking lot, and another car pulling out. And it was a beat up ass. I don't know what car it was, but it was red and it was beat up. So I'm like, damn. I'm not gonna go wait in that long ass McDonald's line, and I'm also not gonna go bug these. Workers in this Burger King. And what the fuck do I look like eating Burger King at 10 o'clock at night? I'm not some bum, okay? In my hubris, that's what I said out loud to myself. Much to the chagrin of the guy in the car right in front of me. I think he heard me. I didn't say that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? Because I looked across the street and I saw the McDonald's. I'm like, damn. And I look right across at the Burger King, and then that's when I said it. And then the guy looked at me. There's a Wendy's right next to it too, and that Wendy's was not as dead as the Burger King, but you know. And I'm not gonna go in there at nighttime because a Wendy's employee will beat your ass. In this area, they're just waiting for it, bro. So yeah, I had to go all the way back to campus, which it wasn't that long of a trip, and I do like it. I love riding my scooter at nighttime. On a side note, like a scooter ride at nighttime will change your life, man. If you're watching this, if you go to FAMU, you need to buy a scooter. Or better yet, you can have my old one. I still have it. If you want my old one, that is. I don't know how you would find this video, but probably by the time you watch it, I will have thrown it away. But if you see me on campus, ask about my scooter, or I don't know, ask me my name, or if you're feeling festive, come up and like hit me, like punch me right in the face. I won't fight back at all. I promise you I won't fight back. What was I talking about? Oh, right, I went back on campus and I bought these noodles right here, because usually there's this thing at the hub. The hub is the dining hall for this side of campus, and at nighttime they have this restaurant called the Pit. It's like a restaurant / convenience store, as in sometimes it's a restaurant and other times it's a convenience store. I don't know when they do the switch. I think they might have, just the convenience store at the end of the semester. But like, I think on Monday or Tuesday, it was Monday. I had bought something from there and I ate it. I even took a picture and I posted it on my story, on my Instagram story. So I know that they have, real food there, but I guess I missed it and they're never going to have it again. That's a shame. But anyways, I bought my noodles. Well, I bought them and then I went all the way around instead of just turning around and going and picking them up, because they don't cook them or anything. I had to cook them myself. I really could have just turned around and got the damn noodles, but instead I went all the way around. I cut through that field to the gym, and then from the gym I went up to the right to go back down that big ass hill to go to the hub and pick up my stupid noodles and then go home. But up there I actually ran into Lamaya, and there was this big ass crowd of people. Well, it was 4 people, and she was in the group. It was her and 3 other people, and one of the people that was there, I didn't say this because this is embarrassing. I didn't say this in, I think it was the Tuesday video, and then I didn't say it in the addendum that I made. I didn't say it in the Tuesday video because I was embarrassed, and I didn't say it in the addendum because I forgot. But I remember now. It was like in Death Note, when Light touched the Death Note and like all his memories came back. That's how I felt when I looked at this girl in her face. I almost called her the B word. But she called me creepy, and that hurt my feelings bad. I don't know what it is. I'd never usually let shit like that get to me, but that fucked me up, dude. That's probably why I was crying, because she called me creepy. But like the idea of people not liking me, I know it's immature or whatever, but the idea of people not liking me is just so awful. Maybe it's because I'm a narcissist, or maybe it's because I just don't have much self-worth, and having that reinforced by somebody that's not myself just feels like it's, confirming my own doubts about myself. And it's probably the worst feeling ever. And I'm going to cry again. No, I'm not. I'm not going to cry. I don't cry. No, they don't. Devils don't cry. Yeah. That's why I didn't stop for I was I saw her there, and I tried to do like a wave. I did like a little this. I had it like this. I took my hand off the handlebar. I was on my scooter. I waved like this. I don't know if she caught it, and I don't want her thinking that I'm like, I'm like Hollywood or whatever, because that was like a big thing. I think when we first met, like I would just pass right by her and not say a word. And I have a really bad habit of doing that because I'm not used to having people acknowledge me. I sound like you probably feel bad, but I mean, I don't feel too bad. This is just how my life has been. I'm not some sort of a loser, if you can believe it. I don't feel like I'm a loser necessarily. I guess I have some loserish traits. Maybe I am a loser. Actually, I could be a loser. I don't feel like a loser sometimes, but other times, man, it's like, damn, this world is not meant for me. That's how I feel. Like today, when I passed by that, like I remembered, if I stop and I try to talk to these fucking people, I'm just gonna be another fucking creep. So I just went along my way. I picked up my noodles, and I felt really bad for passing right by her, even though I did try to wave. That definitely probably wasn't very clear what I was doing. So I went back down, and I tried to talk to her. I think she was upset at me, rightfully so. And yeah, I tried waving goodbye to her. She was still mad at me, but her friend waved goodbye. I don't know who that was, but if you're watching this, you're probably the reason I didn't cut myself tonight. So thank you, whatever your name is. Be sure to redeem your one free wish by the end of the week. Yeah, and that kind of killed my mood. But my mom texted me, so that kind of lifted my spirits. And I mean, not to let my whole night be ruined, but the summer semester thing, I have options now, and that's really great. Like I can either stay here for summer, which is appealing, or I could go to Vegas and just stay in my room all summer long, which also sounds sort of appealing. Obviously, definitely not as appealing as, being around all my friends, but, if I want to pass this class, I should probably just go to Vegas. Where's the fun in that, though, right? Where's the fun in that? No pool parties, no people in general. I want to go back to Vegas in August because I want to go to Evo. I've always wanted to go to Evo ever since I first heard about it when I was just a wee little boy. But I want to go for like a purpose. I don't want to just go just to go, even though that'd probably be awesome. And I'm definitely down to go just for the fuck of it, just to go, just for the fun of it. Sorry. But I want to win Evo. Dude, that's probably my biggest actual unattainable dream is winning a giant major tournament, like a super major tournament. But I'm not nearly good enough in probably any game to win a local, let alone a major. So, I mean, I can always practice, and I'm still playing Like I play Strive, and I'm gonna start playing Street Fighter because Elena just came out, or it just was revealed, and I was really waiting. I was really waiting for Elena to get revealed because I tried playing. I tried playing as Blanca, and Blanca's really cool. Blanca's probably one of my favorite fighting game characters, but Blanca in Street Fighter 6, like I don't like Drive Rush. I don't like Drive Rush. Is it called Drive Rush? No, no, no. It is called Drive Rush because I'm thinking of Strive Rush, which is Wild Assault. Drive Rush is in Street Fighter, and it's like Wild Assault, but it's not the same thing. Drive Rush has armor or something, and you don't give a fuck. But I don't play Street Fighter 6 because of Drive Rush. It just seems like too hard of a mechanic, even though that game is probably the easiest Street Fighter to get into because it's so accessible. But I don't want to play fucking Ryu or Ken or some top tier. I want to play Blanca, even though I think Blanca's the top tier in that game. So I'd probably do good, but I feel like the execution is just too high for me. That's why I play a fucking baby game like Guilty Gear Strive. I almost started playing XX, or I guess Accent Core. I don't know. I almost started playing that, but actually I played with my friend Derek. Derek, if you're watching this, there's no fucking way Derek is watching this. But hello. He whooped my ass he spanked me for like 3 hours straight. But I really love I love Guilty Gear, man. I wish this was a video about Guilty Gear, but I guess this is just, a random assortment of topics that are just on my mind. You know what? Now's probably the best time ever to introduce this idea. I've had this idea in my brain for a very long time. And this is probably what I was going to do to start YouTube. It was this idea, which is every week on Friday, I would go over a week, my whole week, and it'd be great. It'd be fun. I never did it because I figured I would have to record every single day of the week and show different parts of the week in the video. And I guess I could still do that. And technically I did record every day of the week this week. Or I have something to show for every single day of this week. Like pictures and stuff. But I'm not going to do all that in this video. I think I talked about it in my brainstorming video. It's Good Friday. I'm not going to do that today though. Today was a good Friday though. if I had to quantify it as a good or bad, it was definitely all right. Could have been way worse. Really wasn't even that bad, honestly. I have a really bad habit of blowing up the worst parts about the day or a situation and only fixating on that. And I'm thinking, I almost did it today or just now, when I'm thinking my day really wasn't that well, but I don't have a balance on my account. I locked in an advising appointment. I understand my trig class. Last week of class, go figure. I finally understand it. I did all my ethics work. I don't have any work for the whole rest of the semester, the whole 1 week left. My GPA is pretty good. I could be doing worse than I am right now. And it's really, I don't know how to feel. I don't think I deserve it. Because I did not work. I did not work for this. I didn't work for this at all. I was slacking off the majority of the semester. I was slacking off. I actually failed chemistry. I had to drop that class. But the majority of the semester, I was just slacking, not really doing anything. It was more like reinforcing my existing friendships, and I'm glad I did because I made a lot of new friends. I've made a lot of good friends. Some of my friends at the start of the semester, I've turned into some of my best friends, like Lamaya. I never would have thought that we'd be as good of friends as we are now. Lamaya, if you're watching this, I never would have thought we would be as good as friends as we are now. Hi. I'm not Hollywood, even though it seems that way. But and Kenya too. Kenya, I met her in Food and People, and she's really cool. And she didn't look mean. Lamaya looked mean when I first met her. Sorry, Lamaya, but it's true, and she knows that this is true. I'm not the only person that told her this, and I don't mean to be mean to you. I do think that I can be mean sometimes, not just to her, but like in general, like all my life. I just feel like I've not been a very likable person. And maybe that's why I'm so hard on myself. I feel like I'm just the worst. And I just, for some reason, I take it out on everybody else. And nobody deserves that. I'm sorry. Just a general message. If you're watching this video and you think I wronged you in some way, I'm really sorry. And hopefully, through this channel, maybe you can see that I've changed from the person that you used to think me to be. If you think I'm exactly the same, then I'm not here to try to convince you that I'm the best person ever or I'm somebody worthy of your time. I know who I am, and hopefully it's obvious by now that I just want to be the best person I can be, even though most of the time I'm not even trying. And that's definitely a flaw with me, but I'm serious. Well, anyways, yeah, I met some good people this semester, and I don't know if I would have done anything too differently. Obviously, I would have studied more. I definitely had time to study more, and I just didn't. Yeah, and that's. I don't have anything else to say. I'm pretty sure there's something that I'm missing, or like something I'm supposed to be going back to. Like I jumped off of a point, I'm supposed to be, going back to that, but I don't remember. I don't remember what it is. I forgot. If there was anything, I'm gonna watch it back and I'm gonna feel like a fucking idiot. Maybe that'll be the topic of next video. But I don't know. I have fun this semester. I had fun. I don't regret it at all. I don't regret most of the people that I've met, most of the friends that I've made. Some people, at the end of the day, you can only appeal to so many people. Not everybody's gonna like you, and I have to learn that sooner than later, because I can't keep letting this shit get under my skin the way it is. I just feel, I don't know. I don't mean to be creepy. Am I creepy? Am I insecure? Maybe I'm insecure about how I appear to others, which is probably the worst trait to have, especially as a college student. And I'm a fucking full-time college student, so I better tighten up. Yeah, anyways, this has been fun talking to myself for 30 minutes. I think I've cleared my mind of everything I've been trying to say. If I've missed anything, I'll cover it in the next video, maybe. As for the other videos I recorded today, I don't know. Maybe I'll put them on the Google Drive. I mean, I may as well upload them, right? I already recorded them, but most of those videos are just dead air. That's why I didn't want to upload them. But you know what I'll do? Maybe I'll upload them and I'll like cut out random parts and I'll just paste them into each other, because it's just, most of it is just dead air. That could be fun. That's an idea. We'll see. Anyways, I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a review of the whole semester. That should be fun. And I have to pack. Obviously, I have to pay this stupid housing thing, and then and then apply for housing. Apply for fall housing. I still don't know if I'm gonna do summer. Maybe. Yeah, that was. I guess this will be my video of the day. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, even if you skipped to the end of the video, I don't care. The fact that you're here just shows that, we live in a small world, and doubly so if you're a FAMU student. By the way, I'm pretty sure I said this already, but if you see me on campus, you go to FAMU. If you see me, I don't know, you can do whatever you want to me. I exist for you. So, you could take me away. You can beat me up. You could touch me. I won't say a word about it. Yeah, I've been Sonny May Cry. This has been, I guess, my thoughts for the night. I keep looking at the time, by the way. That's what I'm looking at. It's 11:33, 34. I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I don't know. Maybe. I still have to study for finals, and I have to make sure that I study for finals. But it doesn't feel like I have to study for finals, really. It feels like it feels like the semester is just over, and I'm just biding time until it's time to go home. So, yeah, I'll just also with my thoughts some more. I'll share what I've made of these thoughts in tomorrow's video, if there's a video tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you there. If I don't see you there, then, just remember, I've been Sonny May Cry. And I don't know how to end these videos. I'm sorry. Follow my Instagram and my Twitter, but I don't know if I should link my Twitter that I'm active on or the Twitter that I made just for this channel, because I didn't make a Twitter for this channel. I haven't used it at all. So you let me know. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to end the videos. But you know what? We'll bring back the bro fist. Just this once. We'll do the bro fist. Do you even remember the bro fist? Am I a million years old? Whatever. We already did it. There we go. If you know the bro fist, we'll be good friends. All right. Bye-bye.